Hi, welcome everyone. Let's go through NIFTY Futures candlestick chart analysis using bar by bar reading of the chart. I'm using 1 minute chart and this is 25th of February 2016. The price opened within yesterday's range. This is the bar one of the day, right? We just get the right. It is a trading range bar because you see a big tail on top, on bottom, so indecision for sure. It closed above EMA, so it managed to close there. And let's see if it basically bulls get the control or not, right? So definitely bulls try to hold the ground above EMA and bar 2. It was a bullish bar closing at its high. So some of the bulls are going to buy that because they are looking for a direction. Remember that in first 2 3 bars market is looking for a direction, so they will push and there will be some trials, and accordingly then it will set the tone of the day. So some bulls bought it, but the disappointment on bar 3, bears took the control and they pushed the prices down below bar 2's low. It closed below EMA, right? Some of these bulls will try and scale in around this close. They did that, but it was a weak attempt. So you go short below bar 3 low. Now this is at the EMA. I don't take such trades if it is latter part of the day, but it is just first 3 to 4 bars max is where I'm trying this around EMA, because usually these are choppy and it leads to over trading and failures, right? So you go short here, bar 3 low, the short triggers on bar 4, good, lot of bears thought so. Then you get in bar 5 and attempt to create a double bottom here at bar 1's low, and it tested the short below bar 3's low. It tested and failed there. It's good. So we are holding it up. Now your emotions might kick in. Okay, it's coming back up after this bar 4 uh, breakout, and it is coming up and you become emotional and give up. Don't do that. This is basically for you to sit through the trade, and patience is very important. Decide the target, you're going for 20 points or the next support level, which is where here. So you entered on basically 94 or somewhere around that. So you have room of at least 40 points or 30 points depending upon your filter and your entry point, right? So bar 5 and bar 6, good. Again, base to control, it basically managed to negate all this pressure. Then bar 7 is where you got the profit target hit. Now you're not going to hold through for this to poke through. You can do that, but usually when the support resistance support level is near, I'm not looking at my traditional targets. I'm looking to get out because I don't want to give up the profits that have been accrued as of now, right? What happened next is these bulls who were caught up, they were planning to scale in. That's how the game works. They are going to scale in. They scaled in here around yesterday's low, right? That is where it is forming a double bottom kind of a pattern. Pushed up, and look at this bar 10. Where it stalled is basically where bulls bought the closer bar 2, right? That's exactly where it stalled, just a few, 1 or 2 ticks, that's it. And it stalled there. Bears took the control one more time and they tried to push the prices down. I did not take short here because it was into the EMA, right? Bar is above EMA, so I'm not shorting, right? That's the rule that I follow, at least most of the time, right? And then you get this move bar 11, 12, 13. Then another attempt by bulls to hold the ground above the EMA, right? The moment I saw this 1 and 7, I drew a line, and then there's a line, parallel line through bar 1's high, right? That's where it got stalled. Then again, I don't go short below this bar because it is into the EMA. There's an attempt by bar 16 to hold the prices down below the EMA, it closed below EMA. Now this is a good opportunity for me to take a short because bulls made an attempt to close scale in. They wanted to close up this. They pushed the prices, but it was a weak attempt. While coming down, you short below bar 16, right? Now this bar 16 again did not go well as expected. It has a tail on bottom, but 17, bar 17 did not go well. Then bar 18 was good enough. 19 was good enough, but look at this interesting price action that happened here around bar 1920, right? Price opened near the low of bar 19. It pushed the prices up, but it was soaked up. Bears applied the pressure one more time. It again came down. But what you see here is there's a fight that is going on in between bulls and bears. near the support zone, which is yesterday's low, and this the area that they had established, right? This is where I basically got out of the short zone. Looking at this fight that is going on, I was not going to be willing to give up the profit that was there in this trade, right? Another interesting pattern that I have observed is this is the trap setup, where these bulls who try to push the prices up, they were trapped. If they were not trapped, at least what they're going to do is scale in below this bar. So it did that, and that is basically trapping the trappers. And I'll try and cover this setup if I see it is really good setup in future videos. Okay, coming back to what is going on here, bar 22 had a good through to bar 21, closed above EMA, and 24 it's the same story. Looking at this, it is holding up above the EMA, so that means this double bottom is playing out, at least at this point of time. We don't know for sure. Then there's an attempt by bears to push the prices down, right? Looking at that, I basically placed a buy order above bar 24. It got triggered during bar 25 itself, right? I was looking at least room till this bar was high, so which was around 94, 794, 795, and this is around 40. So I'll definitely 40 points target is what I was looking at. Now this is a trading range price action, at least possibility of a trading range day, because price on one end of bar one is failing. At least two times it failed, right? One attempt, second attempt to go past support at yesterday's low. Now it will make an attempt to go past yesterday's sorry, the bar one's high, right? So your long triggered, very good follow through on bar 25, but what happened here is a stall on bar 26, right? There's a tail, which means bulls try to scale in, but bears did not allow any more momentum as far as bulls are concerned. So bar 27 closed bearish, bar 28 is a weak attempt by bulls to hold the ground, and then bar 29 is also the same story. These bulls who want to close of bar 25, they scaled in on bar 26, possibly 7 and 8, and then they gave up. Looking at this overall pressure that bears were able to apply, right? That's where I got out, because I did not see this move panning out to 20 30 and 40 points. So give up at 30 points, sorry, 20 points, right? And the moment bulls gave up, like in this zone here, I did not take this short, but I was not really very convinced, and I don't want to try out something that I don't understand or I'm not clear about, right? But it did trigger short, and it kept going down, right? And you can see that there were some more trades that you could have taken when it stalled here at EMA, broke below this EMA. Attempt made by these bulls who were trying to hold the ground here. They scaled in and they got out, and you could have taken the short, but this is basically not a swing trade, because it is sorry, late in the game. The move started here. Had you managed to basically enter short over here, you could have looked at the swing trade. This is mostly a scalp, and exactly that is where it got stalled. You can join bar 7 and bar 20, 21, and draw a connecting line, and that is basically the supporting line. And bulls got support, not exactly at that level, but somewhere around that level, and started pushing the prices up. So what you see here is basically trading range price action. Price is not going anywhere. That's it. That's where I stalled. Nothing much was happening here during the day. You can see what is going on here. It's caught up in this zone, and that's where price is basically fluctuating. This is a real-time chart of Bank Nifty Futures bars. Feed is coming in. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope it helped. Thanks for watching.